My grandfather came here to Lewiston in 1908 and started the dairy here. Had 80 acres. It was largely just a sheep ranch prior to him purchasing the farm. And he actually didn't like to milk the cows, but he liked to cook, so my grandmother milked the cows and he cooked the meals at the house for a while. Ran the farm from the mid-1940s until 1973 when he passed away. When I was in high school, I was largely involved in distributive education and thought I wanted to own a retail men's clothing store. Experiencing retail for a couple of winters during the Christmas rush, I realized that that wasn't part of what I wanted to do. So when I got home from my mission, I had a ready-made job to pick up and take off on the farm, and that started my brother Craig and I's partnership. And my son Daniel and I are on the farm. My grandson Jace is the 5th generation to be here on the farm. Well, I think I can be proud of the fact that we are still in the dairy business, for one, because it hasn't been really easy to stay in the dairy business. The expansion of the farm and the dairy has been the product of a lot of hard work. I started serving on the local DHIA board, and that moved into an opportunity to be on the National Dairy Herd Information Board. Then I had the opportunity to be on the Council on Dairy Cattle Breeding Board. Also have served on the State Holstein Board and been involved with the Western Spring National Dairy Show for many years. Robin and I had mutual friends when we were both in high school and shortly after high school. And so we did have some interaction before I left to serve a church mission. When I returned from the mission field, I got strong enough to ask her on a date. And after 3 years of dating, we were married. I think that the thing I'm probably the most proud of is the fact that my kids have grown up and they're all pretty responsible and productive kids in their own various occupations, and the fact, as I mentioned, that they all still love the farm and they cherish the experiences they had growing up on the farm, and they would like to see their kids have the same opportunities. So when the grandkids come back to the farm, they like to play in the cotton seed and go out and ride on the four-wheelers and look at the baby calves and do some of those things that my kids had the opportunity to do as they were growing up. I think that's something that Robin and I can be proud and maybe gain some satisfaction from.